Sega.
Hello everybody, NegaSonic 2277.
I wanna die.
Say the thing.
I'm Zero Kirby.
Achieved with CryEngine.
It's CryEngine, not Cryogen. There's a difference, you know. To those of you who obviously... no. Sonic Boom! Sonic Boom! Spinning through a world in motion. This is Sonic Boom for the Wii U, just released not too long ago. I don't even need to give it a date. In short, to those of you who haven't played it, it's Sonic 06. With fine points, not quite as many loading screens, although this, as you can already tell, is quite long. So... But it screams 06 within the first few seconds. Yep, 06.
Yeah, that's pretty much the intro to 06 right there. My, that's a snazzy performance there. He is dead. He is dead. Good.
So, for those of you who are following the updates as the game was slowly being released, well, at least announced, Sonic actually introduces, like, you know, it's not one of my finest moments type of thing, so yes, they did take that out.
Can't keep up. You were saying?
They do good on the comedy aspect of it, though.
It was a taunt. It's villainy 101.
Yeah, okay, the cartoon is at least good.
Oh yes, I love it.
It's good in an AOSTH kind of way. Like, I don't know if they're gonna go with a SAT-AM eventually, but... Fingers the echidna.
No, it's his intellect level.
I don't really like it either.
They dumbed it down horribly.
Okay, so, can I just say something right now?
Go ahead.
Okay, Big Red Button, the developers of this game, is made up of pretty much ex-Naughty Dog members, and it really shows. Like,
in a negative way.
Yeah, I mean, this really reminds me of the introduction to Jak and Daxter 1, actually. Like, the early bits of Jak and Daxter 1. The weird animation, the kinda voice acting, the unfitting sounds and music and stuff. Like, I'm getting a serious... yeah, like, wow, this is...
Well, the one thing that I didn't like first playing it, I started out, because obviously for those of you who don't know, right off the bat, I'm actually the one doing the gameplay here. Because Zero refuses to buy this game. The 3DS, debatable, but the Wii U version, he refuses. And for good reason.
You now. His aim is getting a lot better.
They throw so many cutscenes.
He's really slow now.
Well, what are you waiting
Oh, you mean
for?
Sonic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the cutscene, he just like slows down to.
Oh, Sonic! You know what's better than an ambush?
I like
An
this.
ambush with ice cream?
That sounds delicious. But no.
So like I said, some of the comedy is still pretty good, but as far as gameplay goes, well, as time goes on, you will see, and we'll elaborate on it a little bit. They pulled this from the TV show, or the game pulled their TV show pulled it from the game, that whole sliding bit.
Yeah. Wow, great physics there.
The first thing that I noticed what I hated about this game was they're upscaling 720p. So it's the graphics are nowhere near as good as they could be. It's like they do for the Wii U almost. I mean, not the Wii U, the Wii graphics is what it kind of feels like to me.
Yeah, it's reminiscent of like upscaled early PS2 graphics.
Exactly. So combat is extremely repetitive and boring. First off the bat, each character has a little bit of a variation.
Up tails.
Yes, and the tutorial is extremely long. Sonic's attack consists of basically his regular combo hits, which is done by the Y button. Aerial homing attack is done by the jump and X
This is more
button.
like it.
And then, of course, you have your spin, and I don't even say spin dash, because it's literally just a roll. It's a spin attack. It's a spin attack. It's not a spin dash, and I'll tell you that much, because literally that is your running speed throughout the rest of the game. Very, very slow.
Blue streak walks by. Sonic the Hedgehog.
I was about to say, are you supposed to be making
never
Sonic
stays that way.
Boom music references?
Okay. If you're strong, you can walk. You can eventually reach the place you want.
I would have figured you'd have said end of the block, but
It's alright. Take a chance. Just don't rush in way too fast.
Sonic, do you
'Cause
see
you
that
can't
structure
handle
way over there?
I do,
The
buddy.
speed
I
of
don't know what
this
it is,
game.
but no harm in finding out.
Boom,
Let's head over there.
boom, Sonic,
you
kill me
ain't
now.
getting anywhere faster. Anyway,
So I noticed
rings
that,
in this game are obviously useless.
I noticed that they're also a little magnetized.
Yes, they are. They throw so many rings at you in this game, and they don't edit your score.
Jesus.
They don't mean anything. The only time they'll actually maybe be a little bit of more use is if you get the 3DS version, in which case there's a sync up thing that you can do and unlock more rings for your health.
Yeah,
'Cause obviously rings are
I
health.
heard about that in a Pro Jared's review. It's basically a paywall for one of the better upgrades.
Yeah, it's nothing fancy.
Stomping
So they throw these crowns at you, and
Yeah.
that's a gimmick, along with,
figure out a way to
as
get
you'll see
across
here in
this.
about a second, these robot parts. And basically, that's your currency, is robot parts. There's a lot of things that...
Post-apocalyptic Sonic universe where they use dead robots. How would Gamma feel in this world?
God.
You have 5 parts of me that is worth this many. That's just wow.
So, yeah, they throw so many cutscenes,
We need
and...
to find the best way through
I mean,
this
it's
place.
funny because
We should
this
split
is
up for a
where
bit.
I'm
You
literally
take the
going
left,
all
and
over
I'll
the
check out
place
the
in
right.
subjects, because
like a
eventually we'll
plan.
cover everything. I mean, from gameplay down to, you know, just different things. Now, this section, as you'll actually demonstrate, is this spin attack. Now, you don't actually have to charge this up at all. And I mean that
That
literally.
was really
Whenever you're
bad.
on one of those ramps, you just hit the spin attack once. And he'll go all the way up to maximum velocity, while at least on a ramp.
That's interesting design choice.
Yeah. See, when I first played that, I didn't know that, but later on, you'll see I just do it once, and it
That's
just
reminiscent of Sonic
zooms.
Chronicles, and not in a good way. Then again,
I'll bet
being
these
reminiscent
pillars will
of
be
Sonic
useful.
Chronicles is automatically kind of bad.
Yeah, that wasn't the best game.
Yeah. Wow, they're throwing a lot of rings around here.
Also, stretchy arms from Sonic Unleashed.
Well, I'm okay with that because it's like they're going for like a more cartoony art style, which I'll say this: I don't really mind
pillars might
the
be useful.
redesigns of the characters.
You mean like Shadow?
Okay, I mind Shadow's redesign. Shadow's redesign is bad, but
That is the best redesign. Are you kidding me?
oh, best redesign. All they did was stretch him out a little bit.
It's like, well,
It's like
let's
Sonic
give these
06,
guys
but
this,
worse.
and let's give Shadow. Well, he already looks cool.
Confused.
Well, what do we do? He has to look different, otherwise he'll look funny. Let's just give him longer legs.
It's a long Sonic all over again. That's a snazzy performance.
So yes, as you
Wow.
can see the
Pictures up
top.
ahead.
I'm sorry, but this frame rate
check it
is
out.
really bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I noticed a couple classic sound effects there.
Yes, the that is actually the checkpoint from all the classic Sonic games. The sound
And collecting
effects.
the
Say you won't be
crowns
bothering us
was
again.
that diddly-diddly-diddly thing from the Genesis games.
What is this place?
Mhm.
But, I mean,
plot
I really
thickens.
like Amy and Tails' redesigns. Those are probably the most solid to me.
Yeah, I mean the only problem I have with Sonic's is basically why does he need a scarf? Because
Guys,
otherwise he
check
wouldn't
this
be wearing
out.
clothes. Well,
Like-
what does Knuckles do? Not
Oh,
much
it would have been so cool
These ancient
if
carvings look
the
just like Sonic
scarf
and Tails.
had physics on it. Like if it was like Beautiful Joe's scarf or Snake's
God, yes.
bandana. Like,
But this
how
wasn't
cool
made
would
by
that have
Platinum
been?
Games though.
Nah, we fought some of them before.
Like,
Without us?
He's going
How
for
much I like
the
punching things.
Uncharted look.
He doesn't have a half tuck
Right
though.
behind you.
Yeah. And so now they throw you in as Knuckles.
Looks
So like I
you
said,
have a
this
fight,
whole
Knuckles.
thing is one big giant tutorial.
Fight by a creepy tomb.
Like until you,
Keeps getting better.
well, until they finish the tomb sequence is when you'll actually be able to have more free reign. But I'll point that out when it hits. So yes, you have charge attacks. That is not exclusive to Knuckles. Everybody has it. Knuckles really doesn't have very many variations of his
This
attacks.
has a familiar ring to it.
Oh my god, Knuckles, shut up.
Yeah, it's actually a really sad thing to see Knuckles just an idiot, because in the comics he was not an idiot.
He was just gullible.
Yeah, he was gullible, but never an idiot. And I mean, for them to dumb him down to the point where he couldn't figure out his left from his right without thinking about it for a few seconds, that's just sad.
I mean, I like cocky Knuckles, but I don't like dumb Knuckles.
That was awesome.
Yeah. And there's definitely a lot of teamwork and banter between the characters, and a lot of bashing each other, which makes it kind of funny. I mean, they're almost trying too hard, but in a sense, it's not too bad.
Uh-oh, are we gonna see Sonic go fast? Oh god, Amy's face there is...
Yeah, the facial expressions are a little weird. They're a little over-intensified.
Man, early 90s.
Okay, I'm gonna point this out when this happens. So here comes Metal Sonic.
Oh, yep.
Now watch Amy's hammer, and now it's back in her hands.
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah, that's just one of those points. It's like,
Sonic looks kind of dookie.
I do like Amy's hammer redesign though. It looks kind of neat. I mean, it's still similar to what it always has been, but I mean, like, it looks more like a mallet.
It's very big. I could go past Metal Sonic, but
What do you think of Sonic's smaller quills?
they're kind of dumb.
I think they're kind
Ow,
of
do open. Ow.
Falcon punches, not effective.
Damn it. Daddy, they got away.
Just as I
Shadow. Like I said, they made Shadow all the lankiness.
What the heck is he doing there?
He just appears out of nowhere.
That's fantastic.
It may lead to a path out of our current predicament.
It's just like, oh
that's
man,
where
what's
we're headed. We can't get across this huge chasm.
Gang,
I wasn't
there are
expecting
doorways
that.
to our right.
Yeah, they kind of just,
that way.
oh, hey, Shadow. They just throw him out of nowhere. And that is literally the first time and the last time you see of him for a long time.
This
Hey
section
guys,
is
what's
mine.
going on?
Only someone of my stature and brains can handle this.
I'm the only one who can handle this area.
And a lot of everything's
Thanks,
color
Val.
coded too.
Ah, God,
I got this
Amy's
one.
mouth is the worst.
Meet
Oh
you
yeah,
up
and
there.
there's a,
Oh my God.
and if it's not in a cutscene, there's a
Let's get
lot
out
of
here.
off voice sync. It's really awful.
Yeah, but Amy's mouth there was seriously the most horrifying thing. That was just...
I can spin upward using this ramp.
That was just frightening, really.
See how
Hey,
long
look at all
that
these rings.
I was able to just
I
go
bet
all
that
the way
pressing this
around.
button will do
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, so it's really weird. When you use those ramps, it just instantly gives you full velocity. Although I still hadn't figured that out yet. And yes, extremely magnetized things. And Big Red Button has a fancy thing with big green buttons.
Yeah.
Rings are life, baby.
Yeah, that's like one of the most overused gimmicks is big green
I think
buttons.
this wall can be broken.
I think this wall could be broken.
Now, I don't. Oh God, I haven't actually done it in this playthrough, but when I first played, because obviously there was an opening file that I had already gone partially through the game, and I
Yeah.
figured out, and it's like, yeah, this game is not going very much further, so I'm just gonna we're gonna start recording. But in the
Do it
Knuckles section of this tomb, I broke the game.
Oh.
Basically, as those platforms you're hitting those buttons,
Sweet.
there's a point where Knuckles, when he hits them, two actual columns,
I love
one rises
rings.
and one clamps down on the other one. So instead of actually killing Knuckles in insta-death, smash physics, he just gets stuck in the wall.
Oh.
Yeah. So the game has very limited amount of places you can actually die. Obviously falling off cliffs is a given. Sticking your foot in shallow water will kill you. And obviously running out of rings, which is pretty obvious.
Yeah.
So,
Ah, a bounce pad.
yeah.
Time to rev the engine.
I'm really getting tired of these quips.
Yeah, they're gonna say that every time.
This
you
is
do.
like Sonic Heroes, but 1,000 times worse.
This light beam may open the door out of this crazy place.
Now, certain things, like as you can see right there,
door is opening. Let's get
they
outta
stop
here.
you from moving. But there's other sequences, as we'll point out in later parts,
Bounce pad.
that, or at least I will point out since I'm the one who's playing.
Yeah.
When the camera's moving like that, you can actually still move your character. It's really weird.
We are nearing the end of
Knuckles and
this
I would
part,
most
though.
efficiently handle this
We
situation.
will
Let's
see
get
you all
shiny
next time.
Knuckles.
They can meet up with us later.
See ya.
Exactly. See ya.
Wow.